Good evening. Good evening. We had a great service tonight, and also, excuse me. Yeah, we had a great service and all, and of course, there's been a lot of things going on with Upward basketball. In other words, being prepared for it and all, and there's been a lot of upward basketball tryouts and evaluation and all that stuff going on. And of course, looking forward to that. And one thing that needs to be brought up about is the potentially very cold weather that we could be having next week, or well, perhaps late this week and early next week, perhaps. Of course, you heard me talk about a lot with the heat wave that we had. Not that long ago. It just seems like the time's going by fast, but sure enough has. Now we're having to deal with the very cold weather that we could potentially be having next week. And now, one thing that needs to be brought to your attention, of course, keep up with whatever reliable source you depend on when it comes to the weather. Weather forecast, weather updates, and all that. If you're hearing about snow and a snowstorm that's come for Alabama, it is not true at all. So if you see a post about it, do not like it and do not share it. Do not do anything like that, because it'll be causing a lot of panic and a lot of chaos, and a lot of people will be bashing out at the meteorologists and the National Weather Service and all that. So please keep that in mind right now. Please be aware of that. And now, from what I saw from James Spann earlier, is that we could potentially have snow flurries maybe Tuesday morning over North Alabama, which is where we are, obviously. Again, that is possible. It's not likely, it's possible. But it would have very little to no impact. There's no way you'll be able to predict snow within 6 days or so in advance, or even 1 day in advance. That's why I just have to pay attention and keep checking back for more information from a reliable weather source, not a fake one, but a reliable one, a real one, whatever you want to call it. And of course, we do have rain tomorrow as well, which we still need. Most of the state's still in a drought, unfortunately, but just be aware of that. Pray for rain. That's the most important thing to do, rather. And we do have our Thanksgiving dinner coming up on November the 17th, I believe. It's going to be after the a.m. worship service, which of course begins at 10 o'clock on Sunday mornings. And as far as I know, from what I've heard, just to perhaps bring desserts and drinks and etc. But once I find out more, I'll let you know as soon as I can. But there will not be an evening worship service after that. And of course, you know what that means when it comes to the live videos that I do on Facebook and Instagram. I usually do one per day during that time frame. So, just a heads up on that. And y'all have more for that. Well, also, the Veterans Day is coming up pretty soon. I know the Colbert County High School is having their Veterans Day program at 9:30 Friday morning. I'll try to be there if at all possible. We'll just see how it goes. But y'all have a wonderful night. I hope to see you at McDonald's Saturday at 11 a.m. And over here at Layton Baptist Church at 8 at 10 a.m. for practice, at 9 a.m. for Sunday school, and 10 a.m. for the morning worship service, and 6 o'clock, or 5 o'clock for practice, and 6 o'clock p.m. for service and all. Have a good night. Be safe and God bless.